I'm waiting for people to come in. I'm waiting for people to come in. What happened? God. Oh, I'm trying something. Okay. They call it pop out chat. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have the thing where you can put hearts and stuff. I don't know what happened to that. So, anyway, I had an interesting day. I went out. You see, I have a more bra all day. It's been just so hot. I'm going to be honest. My girls are happy because I get in there, got the air conditioning. Oh, I'm wearing a half shirt. It's not like a. I'm wearing a half shirt, but it's not like a super half shirt. It's a half shirt. Like, ooh, I can get air under there. My girls can get nice and cool. Oh yeah, it gets hot. You're like going, oh. I have a six pack, yeah. I've been working on it today. In fact, I did my wall Pilates. I haven't been doing it for a while, and I noticed I got some chickly legs. And I'm like, I gotta take care of those legs, you know? Then I got smoking weed, and well, let's see. Let's talk about after I came home. My friend Sarah left home. She gets tendonitis really bad, and her knees were hurting. She went home early, and she's like, okay, you know. So she, um, I'm sitting there thinking, all right. Usually I take my shower after I drop her off. This didn't happen, and how am I going to take the shower? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just take it home here and do it here. So I was getting my water warmed up outside by the sun, and I'm sitting there waiting for my water to warm up. And then I just was waiting for that, and my friend calls up and she goes, you know, asked me for a favor, and I said, yeah, I can do that. You know, if it's work related, I only charge this much, but if it's this and this related, I have to charge this much for gas for taking somebody. You know, if you're going to Vegas, it's a little more. If you're going here or there, so she agreed, and I said okay, and she's like, could you pick me up some Sprite, you know, for my mom? And I'm like, yeah, I want her. Actually, her mom goes, hey, you know, she wanted something else. And she's like, no, you can only have Sprites because she didn't have something done. So anyway, I I get her Sprite at the store, and I come back, and my friend brings me, you know, some extra, you know, uh, some money, you know, because what she had, she goes here, you know, for like the gas and stuff. So I told her, okay, I'll take that, you know, not for all of it, but you know, what she had, because she had, you know, big bills, and I didn't want her to worry about, you know, breaking them and stuff like that. And I don't want to be responsible for someone else's money having a large amount. So I said, you know, we'll just take care of the rest later. And she took, you know, her Sprite in the house, and I went home. And that's when later on she calls up and wants a different favor and wants a drunk talk. And the third time she called, she told me she wasn't drunk, but she couldn't find her wallet. Should I look in the car? And I'm like, honey, you haven't been in the car since this morning, and you had money this afternoon. Yeah. So she had to go and look for her. Oh, she forgot where it was at. Hmm. So yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. No one is really, it's been very hot, and a lot of people are very, it's, if I don't have the air started by 9 or 10, it's unbearable in the whole place. We are just miserable. It is literally, you have to almost, I'm sitting on top. The only difference between, I got a fan here, a fan in front of my air conditioner, and then I got the main air. It's way back there. It's just not in a good place. It needs the main, yeah. But that has too much BTU, and it's too expensive to run. Hi, how are you? Come on in and join our talk. I was just talking about spending time with a friend of mine, Sarah. Yeah. So, hi, welcome. Put a thumbs up. I was spending today after work. I went over to my friend's house because I still don't have water because now my husband, not husband, excuse me, my ex asshole. Oh, everyone's been loving my shirt. I got a lot of compliments on my shirt. Yeah, I got it from Hot Topic, and I liked it because they had all kinds of mushrooms and stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's been an unusual day. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, I they have a lot of unusual shirts and stuff. They have. It's it's just nice to go out. I haven't been shopping in a long time, like real shopping, like ooh, boy. Yeah. So, well, thank you very much. Anyway. Yeah, my ex refuses to get the water fixed now, so I am going to see what I can do legally to either take him to court or something because he refuses to have the water turned on. And I'm not joking. He's got the money and everything from the insurance company. It's almost been 2 months, and he refuses to have that fixed. The water. I know. He just thinks it's funny. He really does. Well, let me tell you a story. A while ago, my ex had brought a cat from a friend's house, a family friend, and this cat ended up getting, of course, pregnant, and all the kittens and stuff I had to get fixed. This cat has what they call cat leukemia. They can never be with another animal. Like when they poop in their sandbox, they get other animals infected. So she has four kittens and herself. So my ex, that's what he inherited. I will not take the cats because they can't be with other cats at all, and they're in a cage in the living room now. But guess where they were at a while back, before the brush fire? They were in the back, this one back long room that mind you, they were his cats. I did get them fixed, but they were his cats because they told him in the divorce, you have the cats. You wanted them so bad, you refused to have the female fixed, then you keep what is produced. So yeah, they made him. Yeah. Oh no, no. I felt bad for the cats, but he wouldn't let me touch them, and I'm like, boy, did those people look at my ex different. Oh no, those are his. I had them fixed so I wouldn't be stuck with 20. So they're now in air conditioning in the house, and I'm very happy. I'll pay the extra, bill for that. No animal needs to be, tortured. But yeah, he was torturing those poor cats, and he always acted like he was like this big animal guy. I'm like, dude, you're a sociopath. Just give me my fucking water. Quit being such an asshole. Sorry, I'm just bitchy because it's been going on 2 months and my ex is a complete nincompoop. He really is. He's a complete asshat. That's why I divorced him. He refuses to have my water pump replaced, even though they paid for it. Yeah, there's just, you know, when you have those, they get so jealous of any good thing. Like you're the shining star. You're the backbone in the relationship, and they're the hardship case. I really think I married my ex because I felt sorry for him. I really do. So yeah, I've had a good day. You know, um, and the funniest thing was my friend calling me going, "Do you think I'll get in trouble?" And I go, I really, it's funny when your friends drunk call you. I'm drunk. You're gonna come over? Did you take your shower? I go, I took my shower. Don't you? Oh, Jesus. Don't you remember? I got Sprite for her mom and I kissed her on the forehead and gave her a hug and everything. Oh. And then she goes talking about the same stuff she talked about in our last conversation. Okay. She's a sweet person. For a while, she was hanging out with, I guess you would call the Break the Rule Club. I don't know. All I know is she got in trouble at work. You can't break the rules. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have the same stuff. I've been smoking donuts, but this week I am trying to get it. I looked in on getting a Xbox because that's the only route, to be honest. And the Xbox with the X, series, I found one for 150 over in Henderson. So I'm like thinking, okay, let's get together, and see if, because I have in my Jeep, you can plug it in and see if it works and everything. Because I'm not buying a $150 piece of crap, So I'm going to get an Xbox for it's at 150 bucks and see how true it is. Yeah. Oh, who doesn't enjoy a fireball in the wintertime? Oh yeah, it's really good. I That's more of a wintertime thing for me because it warms you up. When you drink, you get warm. Yeah, here you don't want to get too warm. I'm drinking. I got this over. This was Sarah's mom's. It was Death Valley Rust and Peach. Oh, it's pretty good. It's just so hot out here. It's Oh God, what is that? You know. It is pretty good. I mean, it quenches your thirst. It's just very hot. So all I've been doing is, well, exercising. And then there was a threatening letter in the kitchen. I'm going to take a picture of it and post it on the thing. He's just like, well, you're not even putting fucking water in, you son of a bitch. That's how I feel like saying. I'm like, dude, you're pissing off the natives. I'm taking all the, you know what he said? He's taking all the money from what he got from the insurance company, going to fix up the house and sell it. I'm going to put some pictures up and post it. This is a man who has a room literally filled with more bottles than what a bar has at the casino. All the bars that they have. Yeah. That's how much bottles. And he's thinking he's just going to like fix it up. Like it's a month process or something. I'm like, dude, you can't even stay up long enough to take care of small matters. It took you 2 months to just, oh, Jesus Christ. And now I know why I divorced him. Oh, God. Ugh. Where are you from? Oh, Missouri. Ah, the Show Me State. Hello, unidentified person that joined us. Please put a thumbs up. It does help with the algorithm. We're just talking about stuff that I was going through today. And, they got rid of the Show Me State. I was driving with my dad, and some chick showed her his, what's, and I'm like, that's why they call it the Show Me State. And now the Grow Me State. Oh, yeah, I thought it was funny. I go, Dad, that's why they call it the Show Me State. And he was laughing. We took it all in great strides. So yeah, it's. I was grilled by a person from my work who wanted to go on the 12 o'clock shift, but me and Sarah wanted to kind of get away from the hot kitchen in our, work, the hot kitchen and some of the hot heads that are there. So we're in a place that is positive and where we can, for now that it's real hot, we can stay cool. You know, I would get home and I went 2 weeks with very little sleep because I just couldn't get to sleep. I got to sleep and it would finally get cool. I get maybe 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. So I'd have to catch up on my sleep on the weekend in order to survive the following week. When you get past 100, you're already in the triple digits, all right? You're in the hundreds. Once it gets 115, I don't give a shit. You can tell me it's dry heat all you want. That works in the 80s and 90s. Once it gets to get over 100, you're like, it's crotch fucking fire hot. That's what it is. And if you don't want to hear it, it's crotch fire hot, then go somewhere else because I know it's crotch fire hot. Yeah. Yeah. Let's put it this way. After my exercise, I'm talking to my friend on the phone and I'm like, I'm not in a swimming pool. And when we get out and your swimming suit dries, well, I exercise. I only did wall Pilates. It wasn't that, you know, big of a thing, right? And it literally had my let's just put it this way. I had to change, I took my underwear off. I'm like, God dang, I got like everything is just hot and sweaty. So I'm looking forward tonight for a nice night's sleep. It is too hot. It really is. I'm just dying. So at least I'm grateful I get a reprieve in work. You know, it's not hot. Everyone is nice. And well, you know, um, doing best they can. Yeah. So it's good to know. You know, you feel appreciated, and I'm so grateful because, to be honest, if that manager didn't like me, it can make my life. I was so grateful. I'm like, I'm here. I'm not dying of heat. Even though I just have a lab coat on, it's still hot. It's another piece of material over our actual clothing. A lot of when it's so hot, a lot of tempers tend to flare, and it's just not. It is so hot. I think I got a plugger in. Yeah. I'm just happy to have. Oh, now it's time to smoke weed. Oh, I can't do that right now. I'll smoke my weed. I usually go in on at 7, but when I go in at, I want to go back to bed. Actually, I haven't been to bed since last night at 9:45. Oh, good, have some. I'm smoking donuts or whatever. So I'm hoping to get my a real Xbox. So I'm like thinking of taking my son with me. Come on, son, go with me. Oh, good. Have some with me. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I found a lot of stuff when I clean, except my earbuds, my expensive ones. So I found replacement ones. They were like, boy, they got down in, well, with the generation I had, which was the third generation, not the fourth. They're $50, so I'll I'll buy them online. Fucking. So all I've been trying to do is get my shit together, literally. I'm trying to get what I've been putting forth is my effort in getting a channel going, and that means I need a TV now. So I'm thinking, where the fuck am I going to put my TV in an RV? And since the insurance is covering the cost of the um, heating cooling system, they're replacing the whole motherfucking thing, putting a whole new shipping thing on and everything. They're going to put everything new on there. So I'm going to put my studio, and it's going to be cooler in the daytime. I'll have to go in there, but I still have here, that's the only way I can keep, my Xbox and stuff. Yeah. They're going to fix everything up, but I'd still they're going to have to fix the water because we're going to need water. It's not like a water coolant, but oh God, what a piece of work. I am so glad I divorced him. Jesus Christ, I wish I would have done it a long time ago. I wouldn't have been here and all that stuff, meet all my fun friends, get my prank calls from Sarah. She cracks me up. And she was so excited to tell me I could go in on. She missed 4 hours, and I'm like, God, how is she going to make this shit up? And she says, Oh, I could go in on Friday. I'm in Monday. I'm like, Yes. Okay, I'll drive you. Really? Oh wow. She got all excited. I said, Yeah, I know you need to make up those 4 hours, and management knows, and you took care of that. Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm proud of you. So I'm like, yay. At least she gets to make up her time for missing from work from her needs and sciatica. And poor thing. She goes, after a couple of shots, I felt just good. And they go, how many more did you have after that? Um, she, she calls up, I can't find my wallet. Well, it wasn't in my car because you haven't been in my car since, you know, this morning, and you gave me money this afternoon. It's funny. So I'm like, it's funny. She needs sleep. She has been up longer than me, so she'll need to sleep and then have some money. So I'm I'm enjoying where I'm at because everyone is happy and they're just working and enjoying everything. So you know, working at my other shift is like working in the morgue, and I kid you not. I kid you not. It's like working in the morgue. And it's just the same feeling. Like God dang, I felt more livelier at my grandma's funeral than at working with these fun bags of joy. it's like it's like the Russian. We got serious work to do. Blah. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. Oh boy. So I went back in with it's working with. It works so easy. Uh, all you have to do, you you layer jars 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. You have the two ends with eights, and then you cap them. You put the end. You put your clay 5 bags. Get that done. You go to the next level. 7, 8, 7, 8s, 5 bags, 50 pounds a piece. And yes, I do lift bags of like green calcium bentonite. The world's most powerful facial. It's awesome. It keeps me beautiful. Yeah. Oh crap. I gotta close my door. It opens on its own. That's why I have to put my I used to call them hex boxes. Hex boxes. Those are the witch's version, the hex box. So yeah. I'm hoping that I can get an address or something, go there, you know. Yeah. The witch's version, yeah. I did that. My son wanted the Xbox. This is when they first came out and stuff. So I got this big box. Somebody had got an appliance on our street, so I took the box and made it HEX, and I put the X symbol all over and stuff, and I wrapped it up. And I put all kinds of weird shit in there, and then my son's like all excited. He goes to open it up. He looks at it and he goes, "Oh, you're dirty." Because for Christmas he got a shitload of stuff, and he didn't even ask for the Xbox, and he could have. And I made him earn it. His Xbox he earned himself. I refused to buy it. And this is a mom that said yes to everything, but I had to put my foot down one way. He he's a good worker, so I'm happy. So he's like, "My dad's telling me I need to get a job." Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, so my son needs to get a job. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a job." Yeah, I made him go. He had a summer's job that paid for his Xbox. There was no way I was going to do that. I had summertime when the kids were young was a time that I didn't have the money. I didn't have the funds. My ex had literally uh, July is a whole month off for Ford Motor Company. That's where he worked at, Ford Motor Company, and there was no money in July. Oh yeah, he did. He still has it. He still has it to this day. And he'll go, "Yeah, I remember earning this. I did this on my own." And I'm like, that's what I instilled. Oh, I put a joke thing and did the thing with the box, but I'll tell you this much: my son's a good, honest, hardworking young man. I'm very proud of my boy. I am. I'm even proud of my daughter. She's not talking to me. She think I'm Looney Tunes. Well, sometimes, if I don't get a lot of rest, I do get, Looney Tunes. So, yeah. He did. He enjoyed having to earn it. He was what you would call a go-getter, and he still is. It's just he got kind of. I think he just got kind of pissed off with everything going on when the places started opening up again. My son went and worked there, and yeah, it is what it is. So he's trying to figure out how he's going to get there and stuff. So I'm like, because his car died. So it's been really, I'm, what was it? The boss says, "You're a lot like me. You say things that are weird, and you're, I'm a unique persona that you don't normally see in the world, and I try to keep it low key at work as much as possible. But yeah, peace be with you, John. I hope you're getting enough rest. So many people at work have been feeling just because the heat and everything. I am so glad that you're doing okay, John. And peace be with you. I'm having a lovely evening and I'm happy to hear about your new work. I'm so happy for you, John. I'm getting better. I got smaller nails, so I told him, oh, I can't go with the real long ones, you know. I'm glad. Well, I'm having a pretty good evening. I haven't been to sleep yet since yesterday at 9:45 since I've been up. So yeah, I myself am ready for a good nap. But I had an interesting day. After I got home, it got real interesting. Like I went over to my friend's house. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking. I tried to take a nap and I got drunk called by my friend Sarah. So I'm like going, you know what? I think that's a sign I'll just go live. Yeah, I am. That's what I figured. I just go live and be real tired and then I can sleep real good because it's still hot out. And it's like, so yeah, good 8 hours. You too. You sleep 8 hours too. And look, I got headbanger hair. So, and don't forget to put a thumbs up as always. I know John never forgets. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been keeping my dishes washed. I've been living the dream of no water. Oh yeah, he's always tried to. Well, anyway, I'm Oh, you want to hear? Senior Psychopants got the money. What was it, a week ago? Last week. Do we have water? No, Lazy Pants decided, eh, it's hot. I'm fat. He's like all complaining and he's like saying, well, you know, he comes up with an excuse. He's a sociopath. So he could write a freaking book with his excuses. So that's what I've been hearing. Excuse each day from my son. So my son has actually avoided me because I'm getting pissed. He's getting pissed. Yeah, yep. And he thinks it's funny. He really does. He told my son, I'm going to take all this money and fix the house up and expect more money. He doesn't understand. It gets sliced down the middle. He's not. Yeah, he's not too bright. He got talking with his sister who thinks that this house is worth 1.5 million. I said, as she looked at Pahrump, not Las Vegas, Pahrump, there's a big difference, trust me. So I'm like, you need to look at Pahrump. So yeah, I'm going, uh-huh. I'm gonna let God take care of it. I know it's going to happen. I'm not fretting. Okay, mind you, all right. In the back beside me is a chicken coop that he's been working on since 2016. Do you think it's ever going to get done? No. Okay. I'll get my projects done. I just got to get more screws at the thing, so I go tomorrow. Well, anyway, his other project, the living room, never done. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, John. Yeah. That's all I'm doing. I'll pray for them and stuff and I move on. I'm like, someone wants to throw a fit and be poopy pants, if someone has an emotional whatever at work, I just pray for them and I'm like, they're in a low vibration, a bad vibe today. No, I think it's teaching me a lesson though, the value of actual water. Like I feel like I live in the Sahara Desert because you see, the thing is, psychopaths who doesn't want to fix the water, I should start using water there and taking showers here. But the thing is, I have so much hair and I do need a natural, yeah. I just enjoy, what I figure? I get to go and I visit with Sarah every day and I give her, tips and stuff. And I try to give her a positive, something positive, as a role model and something. And I'm so, she's making new friends and I'm so happy. I like her new friends. So I am. Gratitude is, yes. I'm glad to have my friends. Yes. And it's always so good to see my friends online who come in here, who listen to me. John, I hope I found, and let's say this is a man, Henderson, Las Vegas. Someone is selling an Xbox Series X for 150, so I'm hoping that I can get it, like a girlfriend's pissed at her ex and me. I don't care. Take the TV as a free treat. Go ahead. I am. I'm like, so I had a blast. Everyone was in a good mood. I know that is low. So it's like, wow. That's what I was thinking. It's 200 at least. Yes, because I have a plug that's in my back that you can plug in regular plugs. I do it for like my fast wall plug for my phone could fit in my Jeep so I can test it there. But I want to know pretty well since it's not in Pahrump and I have to drive. I'm like thinking, the only way he could prove it would be the fact that he would plug it into my thing, but it might be broken. It might have other things. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I'll take my Shandy boy. Come on, Debbie. I used to hang. My son and I would do everything together, and you know, me too. I'm like 150. I mean, that's literally. I think they're like $300. That's like our 400. You know, 399 or something. Well, my son said a lot of them are going because of the fact that it's just maybe they're getting ready to bring a new Xbox out or something. I don't know. I mean, that's usually when they start bringing out the new ones. Suddenly, the other ones, are cheap. Okay, so it's 500 for an X. Yeah. Well, it was a different Xbox I was going to put on over at the Super Pawn Shop. Yeah, for Series X. But they're the used ones, stolen or broken. That came to mind. You know what it came to mind? Boyfriend fucked up girlfriend Sally. Boyfriend thinks girlfriend loves him still. He decided, hey, let's play Xbox that day. And then he screwed his girlfriend. I'm just kidding. Maybe it was a breakup. Maybe somebody owed. The only thing that could come up to me is if you want to get even with somebody, you would sell an Xbox for what they owe you. Maybe it was 150. I don't know. I know. That's what I was thinking. There was 300, and usually you get a bunch of shit with it, like extra play stuff, some other things. Yeah. What I was also going to do is go over to the computer stores and see if they have Xboxes, or actually calling them. That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be the console. But it says 1 GB on there, or 1 gigabyte. If it doesn't if it doesn't work to play, see, I'm sure I can get Devin to find, yeah. Yeah, 1 TV. I mean 1 TV. Yeah, I mean 1 TV. Yeah. I've been smoking. Yes, I know it's stirred. But I need the graphic card. It's you know, I'm like, it's a terabyte. Yeah. Over at it was the marketplace that is for Facebook that is in the surrounding areas, Trump and Las Vegas area. It's like, you go on Facebook and it goes marketplace and you put it on there and they have different ones, and I went on one and I just put for yeah. Oh, he's going to get a lot of questions. For 150 bucks, I mean, I'm going to be like, so who fucked up in the relationship? I know. You're being a good friend because people, oh, she's pretty and got no brains. Yeah, I figured the computer that I put, I am, I'm going to have to get something else with the down payment money that I'm going to have to either. I'm thinking at least now I'll get a $50 TV from the what's it called? It's not the Rent-A-Center. It's next to the Rent-A-Center. So I'm going. Yeah, I went to the I call it the Hawk Shop, and I'll get a TV from there. And they don't have no Xboxes there, not the Generation X. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're looking out. I'm glad I have. I am grateful. Dang. I was so happy, when my good things happen to people. Ooh, that would be fun. Woohoo. I'm excited. I really am. I'm like, so you could use the console through this computer, or do I have to do? I have to get. Oh yeah, I'll do that research because I already added the one guy you suggested. I haven't watched any because I did it at work, so I wasn't. I wanted to converse with people. Look, I wanted to converse with people that didn't make. There's one happy soul there, and Savannah's an amazing young lady. That is the only happiness that I have there. Oh, speaking of which, Savannah, give me a yummy sucker. It's a Spanish sucker with it's a hot sucker. So I'm like, "Woohoo." I ran out of my friend. I used to watch his kids, and his kids got done from going to a Spanish birthday party. They have all this all this candy, and they gave it to me. They gave me all this candy. Look, we got this for you, Steffi. We love you, Steffi. They got me all this candy, and they put it in a bag and gave it to me, and they were so happy. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Yeah, that was a while ago. So I ran out of my Spanish candy, and I got a Spanish sucker. Yeah. They were. Yeah, the mom doesn't like me, and I'm like, I said, I'm only been, you know, your 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 ex's friend, and she's like, I know that you're the whole family pretty much said they rather have me with him than the other way around, and she did not like that, and that never sat well with her. So guess what? Yesterday I seen her at the fun store. That's a liquor store. That's my nickname for the liquor store. And wow, she's still the same evil, redheaded little thing she is. Oh boy, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, whew, yeah. So yeah, she caused her friend James. It was someone that it was my friend's son, and his ex-wife and him were going to go out, and she had promised to be the designated driver. She ended up going to her work, getting so drunk she couldn't drive. Her ex had to dry out. He came in, oh, he was livid. Because I was expecting them to be gone until 12. So I was like hunkering down and getting ready to watch Fluffy or whatever, because they have cable. I'm like, that's what I like to do. And then they would have my favorite snack. So anyway, they came home early and she ended up calling the police on him and she attacked him 3 times. And she went to jail. Yes. Well, it's getting close to an hour. Thank you, John. I know you're a busy person, and I appreciate. Thank you so much for stopping in. And you have a look there. It's smiling gazes. All right. So everyone have a wonderful day. Yeah. I always spend time with God. You know what? I always used to joke. I was joking. I was saying, yeah, Sarah, you know why you want Jesus as your friend? And she goes, why? And I go, because you invite him to a party, water and a wine. Everyone bring that bottled water. We got fruit, turn it into wine. We want Merlot, Sharpie. And she was laughing. She goes, that's funny. And I go, well, that's kind of like, yeah, trying to be a good influence. That's all. So keep a prayer in your pocket and love in your heart. Yes, you're a blessing. Thank you so much, John. Thank you for stopping by. You made my night. You really did. Good night.